Well, my loves, this knowledge butterfly is always sending you guys out peace, blessings, love, and abundance. Listen, I was recording my numerology video, and my niece called and interrupted, and I was about 20 minutes deep in it, and realizing that video might have to be 2, 3 parts. So I will upload that video tomorrow after I record the other parts as well, because I do want to definitely do more of an in-depth discussion on that. So this video is actually about I've been posting a lot about the universe is mental, all is mind, um, about changing your thoughts, you change your perspective, and all of those things. And yesterday I actually received an epiphany that consciousness is your thought process. So knowing that the universe is frequency, vibration, and energy, and it expresses itself in the form of colors and sound. Okay, so knowing that, um, it made me realize that the thoughts that you think either are lower vibrational thoughts or they're higher vibrational thoughts. So if you're thinking lower vibrational thoughts, you are then going to magnetize a lower vibrational reality. Um, which is basically living in your lower chakras. If your thought process is thinking of positivity, optimism, speaking life into yourself, if your thoughts are more on a higher vibrational frequency, then you're going to manifest a higher vibrational frequency. And that's really what consciousness is. Some people have lower vibrational thought patterns, therefore, their consciousness is considered unconscious. All right? They are living basically in a world where they think that things happen to them versus that they create their own reality. But on a higher vibrational thought pattern, you are constantly changing the way that you think. Therefore, you are I want to say like busting out of the box. You're literally kicking down the box. You're tearing down that box that or cube that Saturn puts you in. You're breaking limitations. You're going past the sky. You're touching Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So you're no longer caught into the box and what people like to call the matrix, the cube of Saturn. You're no longer caught in that box. You're no longer trapped in a box of limitations. You no longer have limitations. You are limitless. You are boundless. All right. You're starting to tap into your superconscious, your higher self, your higher mind, whatever you want to call it. You're tapped into that. Therefore, everything is at your disposal, all potential is at your disposal, and you have so many creative ideas and things of that nature. But the main theme of this video, guys, is just to let you know your thoughts is what creates your level of consciousness. So if you still think that Jesus is a man that walked on this planet Earth, and he died for your sins, and he's going to come back one day, then your vibrational is a low. You're vibrating on a lower frequency. But if your thoughts are that Jesus was a symbol of your heart chakra, and that's why in the pictures he was always pointing towards the heart chakra, and his crown was showing as illuminated because he had also seen the place of God, pineal, and that he had also conquered and looked down the mountain when Satan tempted him. He looked down at his lower 3 chakras and he saw all of that he could have in the physical realm, but he still chose to obtain a higher pineal gland, tapped into your crown chakra, a higher plane of living and existence and a vibration. It's all a mythical story, like mythology in Greek mythology, like mythology in ancient Kemet or Egypt, whatever you want to call it, like Atlantean, like Sumerian, like Lemurian, like the ancient Mu culture, the land of Mu. That's where mother comes from. Mu, the moon, Mu, mother, and my son, because that's getting a little bit deeper, but vowels can be interchanged for one another. So Mu, Ma, my son is my son, Mu son, whatever you want to call it. All of that still goes back to the mother. So you just start seeing the correlation and everything. But like I said, that's a whole nother video. But getting back into your thought process, if you change the way you think, you change your reality. And that is, it may sound easy, but it's not, because you have to you have to do the work. As Brother Panic was saying, you really do have to do the work, but the easiest way to do it is repetition and positive affirmations. Where I am right now in August, I had just really started getting into affirmations heavy in June, like being consistent with it, being on my Saturn shit with it, and I can feel the difference now. It's like I literally woke up one day and I was like, oh, I got this. That's how powerful affirmations are, all right? And people can say, oh, they don't work unless you um, attach an emotion behind it. The emotion makes it stronger. It actually makes the momentum faster. However, they do work because repetition is how you train your subconscious mind. So you're literally training your subconscious mind, but when you have the emotion to back it, meaning you start to believe it, then you start to know it. When you really start to know it's the truth, that's when things start happening on a higher scale. So real short video, guys. All is mind, the universe is mental. Control your thoughts, because there's literally a thought plane. It's invisible to these two eyes. However, there is a thought plane where all of your thoughts go. Because remember, niggas stay in their head. Stay in their head. And especially women. That's why women have the hardest time losing weight, because the mind of the woman has become so toxic. And I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do a real quick video talking about why the scales turned from being the melanated woman being the goddess and the god to going, looked upon as the least attractive of everything that's else walking on this planet, so but anywho's, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about was the thought process. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the button in the video. Also, turn on my notifications so you can know when I drop new videos. You can also follow me on my social medias. I have all the links at the bottom. Also, you can send me support to my channel. I have the links for my CashApp and my PayPal, as well as if you want to contact me for a consultation with Heal Soul, soon bringing Reiki, distance Reiki to you guys. You can do so by sending an email to the account at the bottom. I appreciate you guys for your support. Peace.